Hello, this is Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz. Let's get into your reading. This is the Pisces reading. I hope you're all doing well. I know that the North Node just went into Pisces not that long ago. I hope you're doing all right with that. I think, like, if anything, I mean, it might be sitting right on top of, like, Neptune, maybe Saturn. Definitely probably Neptune right now. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Of course, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Or, like the video, leave a comment, do all of it. Truly, right? I mean, it's an energy exchange. That's the way that I see it. So, I'm just going to shuffle the cards a bunch of times. This is a 3-card spread. The first card is the current energy, or the energy that's surrounding you. The second card is the energy that's leaving, or that's no longer serving you. The third card is the energy that's coming in, or will be available to you. I don't take the jumpers for this spread, but I'm just going to shuffle a bunch of times, and then we will get your cards out. So, for Pisces. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog chewing on his bone. I never can tell, like, with this microphone, like, how much it picks up and how much it doesn't. So, current energy. We have the Apprentice of Wands, or the Page of Wands. For the energy that's leaving, we have the 8 of Wands. And the energy that's coming in, the 4 of Swords. And then to clarify, we have the 6 of Cups with the Apprentice of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. And we have the Elder of Swords with the 4 of Swords. Okay. It's so funny. I keep, like, my eye keeps going to all those mushrooms back there. Doing some mushroom magic. Hey. Me too. So interesting. This actually really feels like being in a cycle of like a never-ending cycle of something. Because it's almost like it's like continuing to like try to go back to something. It's that, okay. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, saying in words what I am feeling. But that whole definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's how this feels. So, it feels very frustrating, honestly. So if you are in a cycle, even if you don't even necessarily identify it as being a cycle, but if you feel like you are back to a certain point that you've already been before, right? It's like deja vu. You're like, this looks familiar. I've already fucking been here once or twice, maybe 3 times. It is because you are approaching something in the same way that you did the first time or the second time or the third time. Like, you might have convinced yourself that you are doing something different, but I'm sorry, Pisces, you're not. It is so interesting. There's a snail, and then these bears are all sleeping, like hibernating. It literally, like, it feels like a roller coaster that I cannot get off of. Like, it was exciting, like the first 2 times, but now it's just like old, like, and whatever that is, right? I mean, I'm trying to think of, some examples, like, maybe going on job interviews. Like, the first couple times that, you applied for jobs that you were really excited about, you went to the interviews, regardless of how you felt, you did, right? I mean, there was kind of that sense of newness there, because it's like you had this like this burst of energy, because even interviews are, it's like throwing you back into, like an old cycle, going around applying for shit, having to go and like pump yourself up to other people, right? Like all of that. But then, maybe you didn't get any callbacks, or maybe things changed in your current situation. So you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe I don't need to continue looking for jobs. So you stop. But then all of a sudden it's like, now I need to start looking for jobs again. Like, that's like how it feels. And even like, like I said, the mushrooms keep sticking out, and it might just be because of the color, like, just the vibrant yellow, which is very sacral, or solar plexus, sorry. So, creative, having a burst of energy, wanting to express yourself, right? Like, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's, punchy. But yeah, it's very like, yay, and then, oh, yay, oh. I don't know, it's very interesting, like how that is coming through. We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles in the position of what's leaving, which is interesting because even like the example that I gave, right? Because the Three of Pentacles is about collaborating with others. Even on the Eight of Wands, there's all of these geese that are migrating, or, they're all flying in the same direction. So it like feels like networking. Multiple people could be affected by this, whether, it's you and your family, or coworkers, or, an organization as a whole, whatever it is, right? Because, we have these bees, or actually I think those are wasps, that are all working on the hive together. There's this mass exodus that's happening on the Eight of Wands also. And it's kind of like these little wasps are like totally oblivious to what is even happening over here. So that could be part of, what's keeping this cycle alive, is that, I mean, the transparency is not there. Whatever this is for you, because it really could be like in any aspect of your life, things just kind of keep changing, and it's like certain people are privy to the information while other people aren't. This is also in the position of what is leaving. Okay, so if this is the thing that's causing this current energy, then that is coming to an end, which is great. Honestly, if I were you, I would be excited about that. And what's coming in is the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Something is definitely going to be putting your mind at ease here. That transparency could show up. They could finally, whoever it is, give you more information so that it makes sense. It could also be you giving the information to somebody else. Because, you very well could be, I don't want to say like creating this thing. You could. Like I said, it really would depend on your individual sitch here. This is also too, it's like taking your skills somewhere else. It's literally no longer participating in the roller coaster. I don't even know how you would get off a fucking roller coaster before it had stopped. Just be careful, okay? I mean, I know I'm thinking like really literal about that. This is not, I mean, I know that I'm going the total literal route here, but wait for that bitch to slow down first. But it's interesting because also too, both of these cards over here seem to be chilling. There is no feeling of roller coaster over here. There is, it's like mental peace, protecting your own peace. Because too, it's like, the information that you receive, or the understanding that you finally get. It could even be a truth, right? It's like they finally fucking tell you like what is actually going on. You could be telling somebody else what is actually going on. Whatever it is, though, it is creating this. First of all, it brings this total understanding. It's almost like, even like the roller coaster thing that I was just talking about. I think maybe even a hamster wheel would probably fit too and would be easier to get off of than a roller coaster. But like, it's almost kind of, like instead of like just your thoughts like getting away with you, right? Because it's like with the information that they had given you, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know what you should be doing. You didn't know what you should do next. You didn't know what you should plan for, right? Like, but you will shortly. It's coming. The answers that you seek, the understanding, the transparency that you seek will definitely come in here. Then it's like you can take an educated, I was going to say risk, actually, but you can make educated decisions about what to do next. You have more information. You have more clarity. Maybe you just kind of chill for a minute. Like it's not even necessary. Neither one of these cards move very fast. There's nothing that says, that you need to move very fast. But now it's like, okay, having this information now, like what can I do next? Like what do I want to do? What would be the best, most logical step from here? Right? Like what makes the most sense coming up? Man, I'm going to get off this hamster wheel. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. Don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you later. Bye.